Well, let's look at the properties of triangle. If you are taking a triangle, then let me name it as ABC. Let's say that this is triangle A, this is B, and this is C. Whatever the triangle you take, always the sum of three angles of a triangle is 180 degrees. So here, let's go for an activity. Okay, let me enlarge my screen. Well, here I'm taking three triangles. This is 1, this is 2, and this is 3. These three are in different shapes. You can see that these three are of different shapes. Okay, so let me cut them into some bits and pieces. So I take my scissors, just cutting, just making it to some pieces. So this is 1, 2, and 3. So let me place them side by side. I see that these three angles together are making a straight line. I hope you remember that straight line makes 180 degrees. Okay, so let me move this one a little down. Okay, so let's take another triangle. I'm cutting into just some pieces. Okay. Now let me place them side by side. These angles, angle 1, angle 2, angle 3. My gosh, I see that again a straight line. So I hope you remember that straight line makes 180 degrees. Let me place the straight edge ruler under this. I see that it's a straight line. Okay, now let's take the other triangle 2, and I'm cutting it into three pieces. And let's angle 2 is this side. Oops, 1 is at the top, 2 is here. Yeah, and angle 3 is here. So whatever the shape of the triangle may be, it hardly matters, but still always the sum is equals to 180 degrees. Now let's quickly jump to the whiteboard. So sum of three angles equals to 180 degrees. You have seen the activity. Now let's go to the next page. There are a couple of examples here, and I see that two triangles, and here one angle is missing. Already just now we discussed that always sum of three angles of a triangle, sum of three angles of a triangle equals to 180 degrees. So in this question, one angle is given as 24 degrees, second angle is 88, and third angle is not known, equals to 180. Let's add these two. So that gives me 24 plus 88, 112 degrees, plus the missing angle equals to 180. So let's use simple algebra. So let me take away the same value 112 on both the sides. So 112, take away 112, that gets cancelled. The value of x equals to 180 minus 112. You can make use of a calculator and do the subtraction. You end up with 68. In case if you are not sure that your answer is correct or not, let's take all these angles, which is 24 plus 88 plus, in the place of x, just now we found that the value of x is 68, and check whether is it equals to 180 or not. 24 plus 88 plus 68, use your calculator. Yeah, you'll find 180 degrees. So the value of x equals to 68. Now let's take another example. Always I like to write the condition so that I may not make a mistake. Sum of all the three angles of a triangle equals to 180 degrees. Therefore, x plus 53 plus 31 equals to 180. You can write them in any order, it doesn't matter. So 53 and 38, that gives me 84 degrees. Yes, 84. So x plus 84, that is 180. As I told you before, use simple algebra. Take away 84, then you get that the value of x equals to 96 degrees. You can plug in the value of x in the given equation, and you can check whether is it making 180 degrees or not. When you add 96, 53 and 31, you can check it by using calculator. You'll see that the value of x equals to 96 degrees. So let's go to the next page. Another example is measure of, here M stands for measure of angle A is 138, measure of N equals to 17, find the measure of angle M. So I'm using the same condition, that is the sum of three angles of a triangle is 180. So measure of angle M plus measure of angle A plus measure of angle N equals to 180 degrees. So let me write the condition. Sum of all the angles or all the three angles of a triangle equals to 180 degrees. So just plug in the values. So measure of angle A is 138. Measure of N is 17. We don't know what is the value of M. Therefore, let me take, the unknown value may be taken as an English alphabet or as a variable. Now, let's add these two. 138 plus 17, 130, 140, 155. Please make use of calculator and check. Is 180. Use simple algebra. Take the opposite sign. The same value, which is 155, on both the sides. Compute it. 155, take away 155. Then 180 minus 155, that gives you 25 degrees. Again, you may plug in back the value of x here in the equation and check whether the sum is equals to 180 degrees or not. One more question. The next one is here each angle is given as x. So let me not forget to write the formula. In a triangle, sum of three angles equals to 180 degrees. Therefore, x plus x equals to 180 degrees. If there is no coefficient, you can take 1. How? For example, if I ask you apple means how many apples are there? Obviously one apple, right? So apple means one apple. Agreed? So we know that apple means one apple. Therefore, algebraically, A means 1A, 1A. So if there's no coefficient, you can take, oops, I'm sorry, you can take one here, you can take one here. Likewise, if there's no coefficient for x, you can take it as 1, 1, 1. Therefore, 1x plus 1x plus 1x, that is easy to calculate. That becomes as 3x, 1x plus 1x plus 1x. Just like one apple plus one apple plus one apple, that makes 3 apples. In the same way here, 3x equals to 180. Here 3 is multiplying with x. The opposite, or maybe the the operation is that's division. So division by 3, 3 over 3, that one gets cancelled. Then 180 over 3, that gives me 60 degrees. If you want, you can plug in back all these x values in the given equation and check whether the sum is equals to 180 degrees or not. Well, next, one more important point, that is in a triangle, always the sum of two interior angles equals to third angle's exterior. So let's take a quick example. Okay, there's a triangle, just I extended one of those sides. Let's name this as angle A, angle B, angle C. Just I'm doing some values. Let's say angle A equals to 60 degrees, angle B is 40 degrees, some numbers I'm taking. I'm sure all of you can guess what is the value of angle C. Hold on. Don't tell me what's the value of angle C. Wait, think of what's the value of angle C in your mind. It's 80 degrees. That's right. So this is 80 degrees. Friends, all of you know that if you are taking, let me draw this one. Okay. L shape angle gives us 90 degrees. All of you know that perpendicular, this one is 90 degrees, no doubt about that, right? Therefore, if this one is 90 degrees, in case if I'm taking another straight line, I'll say that another angle next to this 90 degrees, this is another 90 degrees, right? Therefore, if you add these two, you get 180 degrees. And I hope you have noticed that here these two angles together are making a straight line. So the conclusion is straight line makes 180 degrees. Makes 180 degrees. Therefore, if this one is making, this is a straight line, let's say that it is BCD is making a straight line. So what is the value of angle ACD? Straight line makes 180 degrees. Therefore, what is the value of this one? So obviously, that is 100 degrees. Agreed? If it is 100 degrees, please notice the relation. Angle A, angle B, when you sum up, you get 100 degrees. Agreed? Therefore, let me take once again this part. What is the sum of angle A and angle B? Means that gives you 100 degrees. That is equals to third angle's exterior, which is equals to 100 degrees, right? So the condition is in a triangle, the sum of two interior angles equals to third angle's exterior. Let me take some more examples. Okay, let's jump to next page. Quickly, two examples. This is 70 and this one is 50. We know that sum of two interior angles. Interior means inside the triangle. So interior angles equals to third angles exterior or third exterior angle. Okay, so here it is 70 degrees plus 50 degrees. These are the interior angles, you can see them. And third angle, here is the question mark, which is angle YUT. Angle YUT. This we don't know, so just add them up. You get 120 degrees. That's the value of angle YUT. Quickly, another example. So here you are asked to find the measure of angle E. So we know that in a triangle, sum of two interior angles equals to third exterior angle, right? So here one is 45 degrees, one interior angle. Second one is not known, so it is 45 degrees plus angle E equals to, you can see that this is the exterior angle, which is 140 degrees. Now here we are going to use simple algebra. Take away 45 on both the sides. Then 45 take away 45, angle E equals to 95 degrees. That's it.